I have some problems with that. This whole satire and being edgy, wait, no I'm not, it's just a joke, or is it? Super played out.
Tyler the Creator is gonna overthrow Taylor Swift, and I'm gonna get mad about some old lyrics, is what happened to D'Angelo Wallace. Yo, welcome back to the Wacky Show. Today we're gonna be talking about D'Angelo Wallace. I was about to say yet again, but I don't actually think we've ever talked about D'Angelo Wallace on this channel. I don't know why I said that, as if I have another channel that I post on. I don't. Since this is a new character on the Wacky Show, we gotta go through the synopsis of the mission before we get into the rundown. Y'all already know how shit be going on around here, man. Y'all should know by now. I'm back on his YouTube channel, well, his main one at least, because he does in fact actually have two, because I do my research. Little kid jokes aside though, seeing on his first channel, he pretty much did the same thing all his life, which was basically just kind of talk about stuff. I guess you could say he'd been talking since he was born.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Alright, boom, that pretty much wraps up his lore. There's not really too much else that I've seen. That's a bit of a lie. I went back and double checked myself, and he did like little videos like reacting to his viewers, or like just reading little tweets, or just reacting in general to something. Okay, now I can say, alright, boom, we got the lore finished up. Now I know y'all are sitting there in y'all chair watching the video, enjoying it, you know, having a laugh, but y'all are probably wondering,
Josh, what the hell are you doing making a video on D'Angelo Williams?
Number one, you fucked up his name super bad. Don't know how you did that. But number two, it's because of one of his videos he made on his second channel. And you see here, we're already off to a pretty rough start with this fuck ass title he's got going on, talking about some damn fellas, is it racist to call out misogyny? Much like a refrigerator with some food in it, I'm not gonna spoil too much of anything in this video, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all lies and say that it's gonna be a good one. To give y'all a little bit of backstory on this and why he's even talking about Tyler the Creator, if y'all didn't know who that was in the thumbnail. Anyways, Tyler the Creator just dropped a new album, and it pretty much toppled over Taylor Swift's, and I guess some of the Swift fans are mad for whatever reason. I guess because Tyler just makes better music. After that happened, the Swift fans decided to do some of the most brain dead shit they could think of, and honestly, you know, I commend them, because it's pretty hard to be this fucking stupid. Nonetheless though, they started digging up old lyrics from genuinely like 10 years ago. And if y'all don't know about Tyler the Creator, he was pretty edgy back in the day. I didn't even know this, because like I said, I never really listened to any of his music. I'm not really, you know, for or against him. Before I get into this video, I don't have a problem with any of these people, honestly, except for one, I guess. Tyler the Creator is okay. I listen to literally like 1%, maybe not even that, of his music. He makes bangers whenever I play them. D'Angelo Wallace, I don't really know of this guy too much. I know that he pretty much just tries to put himself on the fucking high horse every time he talks though, or at least that's how I and everybody else feels. And you know what they say, too many people can't have the same wrong answer. And as for Taylor Swift, no comment. All I'm gonna say is that I'm pretty much forced to listen to her whenever I'm in the car with Hannah, and it's not a enjoyable experience, I'll say that much. Without further ado, no more yapping, let's get into this shit. Let's get into this fuck, my bad, y'all. I'm having a brain aneurysm. Let's get into this video is what I meant to say. This lovely video, YouTube.
If I had to sum up today's entire video in a single word, it would be consequences. Few things give me more secondhand embarrassment than watching somebody forget that actions have consequences, especially when that somebody is a big name celebrity. But unfortunately, that's exactly what's going on with Tyler the Creator, who seems to have created the very problem that he's now complaining about on stage. And I think both he and many of his fans are handling this situation terribly. Tyler the Creator slams racist Swifties for being mad at him for dethroning her on the music charts.
Like I said, this nigga genuinely thinks he's the all-knowing dude ever, when in reality, he's some random YouTuber with a fucking flat cap on. He wasted no fucking time trying to call out Tyler for some old lyrics and trying to like downplay shit and make it seem like what it really isn't.
What should have been a fun niche music statistics blip instead turned into a very localized, completely pointless stand war, and news of this seems to have made it all the way to Tyler the Creator, who responded to it during a concert in this now viral video.
I got Swifties all mad at me with their racist bringing up old lyrics. Go listen to Tron Cat. I don't give a They gonna bring out the old me.
They're gonna bring out the old me, he says.
This is the only part that I agree with D'Angelo on ever, is that, yeah, it genuinely was just supposed to be a little, oh, hey, shit, Tyler, the Creator, just topped the fucking Billboard whatever shits of the music stuff. I think that may have been like Billboard Top 100 or Hot 100, whatever the fuck they want to call it, but I'm not too sure. All in all, though, the video of Tyler, the Creator saying that stupid shit is just like obviously a joke. I mean, I don't even listen to this guy's music all like that. I keep saying that throughout this video because I can't stress that enough. I'm not an avid listener of Tyler, the Creator, but even I can understand that he's just joking.
This is the tweet that seems to have gone the most viral, as Swiftie posted with no real caption, just a bunch of question marks, garnering over 250,000 likes, lyrics to Tron Cat from Tyler, the Creator. And so, I mean, I feel like reading this out loud is just ridiculous. But if I'm uncomfortable, as a man who's not even referenced in the scenario, I can really only imagine how other readers felt about rape a pregnant bee and tell my friends I had a threesome. So Tron Cat is stemming from his 2011 album Goblin, and as Swifties discovered, it's just kind of full of stuff like that, actually.
This is the real meat and potatoes of what motherfuckers are just kind of butthurt about. Some old ass Tyler, the Creator lyrics. I don't know what it is with these people on Twitter just loving to find old lyrics and old shit that people have said or done and trying to bring it up as if they're not a changed person. Now, it's different in the situation of someone like Master Oogway, Jackass, Johnny Molly, or any of them people. That's different. They've been assholes all their life, and they're gonna be an asshole for the rest of their life. But in a lot of these scenarios, people just have changed, and it'll be over some wicked ass amount of time, like 10 years, 7 years, 25 years. Now, again, there are situations where it is acceptable to be like, hey, I seen what you did back then. You're not safe off the hook. I hate you still, depending on the situation. Now, if they're actually doing some of the stuff that Tyler was talking about, that's completely different. Like, I don't get it. They're stretching this shit like it's something terrible. This is no different than watching a fucking scary movie or an Avengers movie or any movie for that matter. This is actually no different than Taylor Swift music. Cause spoiler alert, D'Angelo fuckface, Taylor Swift has some pretty bad lyrics as well. If I remember correctly, she has a song literally just about killing one of her exes or something, and then tried to justify it by having the message be, oh, well, he cheated on me, so yeah. So shit, we could go band for band if y'all really want to just point out petty lyrics all day. I'm more than willing to just be petty all day, but this is some absolute Tom fucking foolery.
Here he is bragging about sex with quote unquote no permission, smacking, kidnapping, attacking with axes, choking. Like, this is just absurdly over the top. But I think what really set people over the edge was a lyric about Taylor Swift, actually. Tyler Swiftly slips his D inside of Taylor Swift's. But again, I'm sorry, I just don't want to read this. So
now, I don't know if I'm just genuinely a preem asshole. Y'all can correct me if I am, but I don't know how much of a bitch you have to be to not be able to read lyrics because you think they're too vulgar. Like, that sounds like some shit a middle-aged white mom would do. Oh, Timmy, I can't believe you're listening to this foul music. I can't even read half of this stuff. It's so bad. Like, get fucking over it. You have bills to pay. You have responsibilities. You're a grown-ass man. Read the lyrics. Like, I don't even mean to stress on this or harp on it too much, but I don't know, it's just crazy to me when people say stupid shit like that. Oh, this is so bad, I can't even read it. Like, what? At that point, I genuinely just assume they're much like me and they can't fucking read.
So, as always, when any artist gets called out for something, their fans like clockwork show up with the excuses. And so the working story that I was seeing from multiple Tyler fans throughout this discourse, besides your typical excuses of, it was 2011, he was only 20 when he released this. But no, the biggest thing they cite is that this is fictional. Tyler hasn't done any of these things, and he acknowledged even on the album that this was all part of a story. Here we have lyrics from a track on Goblins in which he says, hey, don't do anything that I say in this song, okay? It's fiction. If anything happens, don't blame me. They also cite the fact that Goblin is supposed to be shocking.
The crazy way he tries to explain shit is honestly starting to just seem comical at this point. He's so brainwashedly delusional. I don't even think that's a word, but I'm gonna make it just for this video. But he's so brainwashedly delusional that he just can't comprehend the fact that some artists decide to get wacky with their music and just start saying stuff or have a deeper meaning for shit, or they just like to play around. And especially when you take into consideration what time period this music is from, I'm honestly surprised that D'Angelo is shocked by any of this, because I'm almost positive we're about the same age. He looks like he's at least in his like no later than 24. I was about to say he's 25. I guess that one works too. Fuck it. 25 or 26 24. Nonetheless, with how long he's been on the internet, you'd think he'd understand exactly how internet culture works and how much it's shifted in the past 10 years alone. Then he just writes off the little disclaimer of, hey, this is all just fictional shit, don't do what I do, just listen to the music, enjoy it. He just doesn't care for that part at all.
After all, it's in the genre of horrorcore. Entertainment Weekly describes it as interwoven dialogue between Dr. TC and Tyler as he gradually spirals into insanity and murders all of his friends, only to learn that this all occurs within the twisted confines of his imagination. So if I could boil this narrative down into 3 words, it's not real is where the fans are coming from. However,
his innate nature of just not being able to comprehend deeper meanings on things is just honestly perplexing and incredible at the same fucking time. It's just crazy how he can read the same shit that we're reading and somehow still not understand like the rest of us. Like the little explanation that he got for the album or all of the wacky shit that Tyler was talking about, it just wasn't enough. Like they gave a very detailed explanation as to what like the story behind the album was and everything, still didn't matter. And the crazy part is, I don't know why D'Angelo Wallace thinks that he's so important that he has to have a correct, perfect, all-knowing explanation as to why Tyler felt like he could say what he wanted to say. And then the part that's even crazier is after telling himself, nah, it doesn't really have a deeper meaning, he just wanted to be edgy, he then gets more upset and then just starts telling us, oh yeah, the fans are just trying to make up these weird little wacky excuses. That still doesn't mean you can say any of this. I'll even be fair to Mr. D'Angelo, dude. I'll try to play devil's advocate. It doesn't matter anyways. All of this is null and void. You know why? Because Tyler doesn't make music like this anymore. He doesn't think like this, or at least if he does, he doesn't share it anymore. He doesn't make music about this shit anymore, and he's made different music and evolved as a person. So even if I was to try to be on D'Angelo's side, it's so difficult to, because his side is just so wrong. I can only imagine this is exactly how P. Diddy's lawyer feels after he gets asked about baby oil for the 15th time that day. Because it gets to a certain point when you're trying to defend some shit that it's just like, well, can I even really defend this shit anymore?
However, personally, I have some problems with that. This whole satire and being edgy, wait, no, I'm not, it's just a joke, or is it? Super played out. And I really thought we had realized at this point that this was tired. Like, sure, in 2011 when Tyler was doing this, you could get away with saying things were just a persona or whatever. But honestly, this is just extremely cliche behavior that people use as an excuse to say the craziest stuff. And they often seem to take pride in the fact that normies can't tell whether they're being serious or not.
I don't even know if D'Angelo Wallace knows what point he's trying to make, because whatever point he's trying to make, he keeps fucking it up. Like at this point, I'm not even trying to be an asshole. I'm just genuinely trying to help him out, because first he started off by saying this is like played out and everything, and I guess you could say that like that's why nobody's done it as of recently. Like no one's still doing that, so I don't know how you can even have a complaint like that when it's not something ongoing. But after making that weird ass claim that doesn't even make fucking sense, he was like, yeah, like you could get away with this back in the day. I'm just personally confused on if he even knows this was from back in the day or not, because he says, oh, this was from 10 years ago, but then he'll say weird stuff like earlier when he was talking about, oh, this is played out, people should stop doing this. Then after that he talks about, oh, this is just cliche behavior people use to like sum up being an asshole, or not sum up, but like to justify being an asshole. I mean, yeah, kinda, but there's definitely more than just that to the point they're trying to make. Like it's not just as simple as, oh, I wanted to do this to be wacky and mean. Like sometimes the artist is trying to convey a message or do some other shit, or maybe even like hint at towards a future project or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that gives them the right to just start doing stupid shit and just fucking up society, like fucking crashing into people, gunning people down, beating people's asses. That's different. But when you're just hopping in the stew saying some shit just because, either just because or because you have a meaning, I don't think there's a problem with that.
I mean, here is Tyler talking about his song Sarah in 2009, a song about killing some girl and eating her body. Before I kill her, I have her tied up. Fantastic. Anyway, a lot of people are wondering if this song is about my true feelings or thoughts, or about a real girl, or what. If you're very close to me, you know. If not, dig deep through your imagination to find out. Am I a rapist, guys? I don't know. That's just not cute, bro. It was not cute in 2011, 2009, and it's definitely not something we should be bringing up in 2024 to make people feel dumb for feeling offended at these lyrics.
It's not about making people feel dumb about learning about the lyrics. It's about that people just don't know when to shut the fuck up and stop complaining about stupid shit that doesn't mean anything anymore, especially when the thing you're complaining about, it has already been solved and then fixed and improved on. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and say that, oh, these are some perfect lyrics. Absolutely superb, but at the same time, like you said, D'Angelo Wallman, these were back in the day when this shit was acceptable to say and do, and I really don't get the complaint of, oh man, this is just so old, this is so back in the day. Yeah, that's why he doesn't do it anymore. What the hell are you complaining about? Then he tries to say, oh, that's not cute. I don't think he was trying to be cute with that, bro. Like, what do you mean? Honestly, I could go on and on about how much I dislike this video in particular. I'm just gonna go out on a whim and give this guy some credit where credit is due and give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that most of his other videos are a lot better, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Tell me if Tyler the Creator went too far 10 years ago and if he's, you know, not forgiven yet. Other than that, congratulations for making it to the end of the video. I seen you laughing while you was eating your Jolly Rancher. Can I have a Jolly Rancher? No? Okay, I got my own anyways, bitch. I'm only joking. But since you was laughing and I seen you laughing, you might as well make that big red button, a big gray button, and sub to the channel. That way you can stay up to date on the newest shit. Can't wait to see you bladers in the next episode. Bye bye. Time to go play some Hell Divers. What's good? Welcome back to the special little outro. I hope you enjoyed the video. I assume you did since you made it to the special little outro. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, don't ever even think about disliking the video, boo. And yeah, if you want more me, more wacky, get on my Twitch. That's twitch.tv/JoshVHS. No real announcements for this video other than bladers. Thank you for your time, and remember to let it rip. Hit the sub button.